Hey guys, welcome back to the Murray Crabb Fishing Room and Murray Crabb Fishing. I filmed an intro for this already, but I'm going to do it again. This is the Molix Lure Challenge for trout with a giveaway of Molix lures. So for a quick rundown, Molix lures are a massive brand overseas. They are mainly for bass and perch and that sort of thing, so they're not actually designed for trout. So the challenge was take all my Molix lures to a trout stream, start with one, try and catch a trout. If we catch a trout, knock it off and go to the next. So you're going to see how I went with that because that'll be following this. Start of this is actually a Molix lure giveaway. So part of this video is watch this video or any other video on our channel and then comment under the video Molix lure challenge and your favorite part of that video. Doesn't mean you have to watch this one, although you've started it, so you might as well. If you want to go watch others, we encourage you to do that. But you can watch any of our videos. You must watch the video, comment Molix Lure Challenge, and write your favourite part, and subscribe to the channel. So some of you will already be subscribed, that part's ticked off. Some of you don't have your settings set so that we can see you've subscribed. So just write subscribed when you've done it, so that we know that you have. Anyway, I'm just going to run over the 5 brand new boxed Molix lures that I'm going to be giving you today. So we've got them here. That's the 5 there. So we've got the Lover Special Vibration Jig. Now essentially that's a miniature chatterbait. Now that's it there, that's the one you're getting in sort of a redfin islet type pattern. I've put a soft plastic on mine. It's in a what they call red craw. Sorry, all hands. It's in a red craw pattern. That's what it looks like with a soft plastic on the back. Big hook. I've got reddies and a couple other fish on that. It swims really well. It's actually a really cool little lure. So that one's in there. That's part of the giveaway. The next is the Finesse spinnerbait. Just a little spinnerbait, 5/16 ounce. By Molix. I've got a spinnerbait to show you out, but it's a spinnerbait, guys. Everyone's seen one. They're a cool little spinnerbait. It's in a yellow and orange type pattern. The next lure that will be going, and these are all going to one person. There's one winner, 5 lures. It's a frog, a surface frog with legs on it. I've got one of them as well. Soft frog, dual hooks. It's got the legs, but you can see a clip under there. You can actually take the legs off if you're not a fan of the legs and put the little strappy things in that are meant to sort of look like legs. But why wouldn't you use the legs? It's actually a fantastic looking lure, good size for bass. Probably a little bit big for trout and that sort of thing, but even a cod would smash that. And it's got some pretty hardy hooks on it, so that one's in there too. The 4th lure is the Jew bar. And that is my... Whoop, it's on the ground. Oh, that is my favourite lure. Alright, it's just in a silvery pattern, but here it is here, guys. It's a jointed minnow style lure, slow sinking and 70mm. On this lure I have caught so many species of fish: brim, flathead, tailor, trout, redfin, yellow belly. One lure, right? So that lure dives to about 2 foot, but the beauty of it is it's slow sinking, so you cast it out, just let it sink as deep as you want and just wind her in, and the action on that alone works wonders. You can jig it as well, flick it back and forward. And finally is the Molix slipless crank. So it's actually a fairly decent crankbait. I'm not sure how long it is. I think it's about 7 centimeters as well. It's 7 centimeters, and I've got a heap of them in. I've got a lot of Molix gear, right? So a heap of them, but here it is in a red craw pattern. And I've caught cod and yellows and redfin. It's got a really sick rattle. It's got a really good profile. It works really well when the fish are quiet, but when they're not, when they're hungry, it's got a huge presence and they smash it. When they're quiet, it can be a little bit daunting. So it's a great lure, just pick when you use it. So they're the 5. Guys, we've got the 5 lures there. What we're going to do is leave this video up, well, it'll be up all the time, but in 2 weeks, I'm not sure what the date is now, but 2 weeks from when this gets uploaded, I'll go through all the comments, I'll put all the names, give all the names a number, and as one of my other videos, I'll do a random number generator, and whoever comes up will get your address and we'll post you out those 5 lures. So don't forget the rules. Watch a video on our channel, comment Molix Lure Challenge, your favourite part of that video, and subscribe to the channel. Right, subscribed, just so we know, because probably about 50% of people that subscribe we get a notification. The other 50 we just get extra subscribers, so we don't know who that is. So make sure when you do subscribe, hit right that you have subscribed. Anyway, now I'll meet you at the creek and we'll start this challenge. I'm all set up and ready to go. FC45, little crankbait in the gold colour. I think that's a good place to start. For a Molix lure, I think that'll work, honestly. No surprise to you guys, that's got dizzy scent on it. You can see a bit of a shine on the side there. I've smeared that on. Now, my backpack is heavy and a little bit uncomfortable, but when I hop in to the creek here, I could potentially be in here for 7 hours before there's another opening to get out. This is a pretty dense area, and that's why I've come here. Last time we were here it fished well, because people don't want to put the time in. They don't want to put in the time and effort to stay in the water that long. So I'd rather have a heavy backpack and have water and food with me than not. So it's something to think about, guys. If you're exploring new areas, make sure you got supplies. I've got the old toilet roll, food. I've got some ham and cheese rolls and some muesli bars and fruit and stuff, and I've got 1.5 litres of water. Let the fun begin. Molix challenge. Ooh, the water is cold. Ooh, that's a good sign. Oh, I'm gonna follow already. Oh, came out from the side and had a go at that. Well, that's promising. There's a video on my epic trout galore or something it's called, the video, online, where I fall over and my phone disappears. That's in there. I got it back. Just speak to trout there in the cast. Oh, yep. Oh, I saw him follow that down. He grabbed it and didn't get the hooks. Oh, had a follow and he took off then. Tiny little fella. Shivers. Oh, there's a trout right there. Rainbow. First trout ID. Holy crap. Oh, I've got to follow and turned. Oh, I just pricked another one. Did you see that? There's a little creek that runs in. Look at trout in this. Oh, as he says it, there goes one there. There's a trout just taking something up there. Ooh, that was a hit. A follow and a hit. That was a follow and a hit. Got him! Yes! Yes! He's still there, he's still there. Yes! Yes! Oh, he had a couple of follows. He's obviously swiped at it instead of wanting to take it. That's a catch. I've landed him. That's the FC 45 ticked off. Nice healthy little brown trout, about 30-ish centimetres, I would say. Dizzy scent. Oh, that's a follow. Yep. Rainbow! Rainbow! He was on that like Flynn. Landed. Right. I thought this was going to be my secret weapon. I've got my rainbow. I've crossed the AC30 off the list. Here's a nice little rainbow. Similar size to the brown. Not quite, about 28 maybe. Oh, there you go, 30. You go 30 as well. So I'm just going to let him go downstream here, so he doesn't tell his friends. And off he goes. This is all Molix gear. So I think Juba and then the RA shad. Is this scent? Oh, that's a monster trout. Oh. Did I just cast near a heap of times with this and he wasn't interested in that at all. He just had a go at that. Had a follow and he had a go at it just as it left his hole and he turned around. Oh. Another crayfish, guys. Boop. Boop. Whoa. There he is. Little cray. There's been a slight hold up. I hopped in the car, jammed my elbow back and found my lure. Now, I've been hooked before, but the beauty of this is that I'm hooked through my shirt and I can't see crap. So I'm just going to have to try and get this out before we move on to the next spot. So give us a chance to deal with that. Well, I got the hook out of me. There's a bit of blood, and if you can see that, I wiped it off pretty good. It was in just past the barb, so I just reefed it out backwards with the pliers. I didn't want to cut and waste a hook. I've found another access to the creek. I'm going to leave the dew bar on, since it's good at hooking elbows, and actually hook the seat after that, so it can hook stuff. No! Oh! Dropped him! Hooked up on the blackberry and I thought I wind it up slowly to kick it over the blackberry, and he just grabbed it. Righto guys, we have come along the track until we can get to the creek again. We're going to hit the water. I've decided to continue the Molix lure challenge, so I've gone to the Jubarino, which is there. I don't think I'll have it on for long. I think it'll work well. Ooh. Yep. Got him! Oh! Did you see that? Oh! I felt the touch and I paused it. You just put it in his mouth. Just got one. Probably don't need the net for that little fella, but yes! Lucky I netted him, he's off the lure already. Crack on the old, whatever it is, MS, I think it is, MSSMMH, something. Molix shrimp.
A few moments later.
Come on. I lost my lure.
I reckon we on this corner up here.
I lost my lure.
Did you?
Where's he gone?
Alright, we'll go for walkies and see if we can find him.
It's a sinking lure. The O-ring, the split ring, has come out of the loop. This, guys, is why I hate split rings. I normally take them off. My loop knot is still intact, but my lure's gone. The split rings obviously got hooked onto it and slowly spun around over a couple of casts and is gone. I've gone for the RA shad. It's a soft plastic, but it is a Molix lure, so it still keeps in time with the competition, the challenge. But I've gone with it because I actually do want to catch a couple of fish, and after that I've got to go back to things like the dew bar and some big surface things and stuff that are designed for largemouth bass. Ooh. Ooh. I've dropped a fish off the a trout off the dew bar, so give that a run. He's on it. Oh, don't move, don't. Shh. On. Oh. That's more perfect. Got him, yep. Rainbow. Come out from there. He's hooked on that stick, that's how I'll lose him. Oh, where is he? Heading upstream. Oh! That's the dew bar off the challenge list, isn't it?
Yeah. So you said you were going to change.
Right, always wet your hands, guys. Hands on trout, they're delicate little fishies. They're little wigglies, the rainbows. He's only a little tackle, but he's nice and healthy, nice and fat. A nice rainbow, and he'll head upstream. Oh, downstream. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Push film. Quick, film him. Dew bar hasn't actually been on that long and I've crossed it off. The next lure on the challenge list is the S-Pop. Or S-Popper. I think the first one I had just had S-Pop written on it. Short for surface popper. Apparently that was too confusing, so now they've written S-Popper. I'm sure the next model that comes out will be called Surface Popper. But it's the S-Pop 65. It's a pretty awesome little cut face popper.
And this looks like pretty fishy stuff.
Yeah, right. Oh, did you see that?
Come on.
He just came down the rapids, man. Didn't you see that?
Fucking backpack.
I've got to follow. Did you see that?
Yep, he's over to the right, I think. Pretty much dead center now.
Just don't move. Is he still sitting there?
Yeah.
Alright, I did give up on the plastic, but I'm going to cut it down and see if that helps. The RA shad cut down version. Let's see if this works. Ooh, yeah, he's followed me all the way down the rapids. He's down in here with us somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
Don't stop. Pause it. Okay, have another flick, There's one right about there somewhere. Yep. Oh, I dropped him.
Come on.
Got him. Rainbow. Yes, that's the RA shade plastic off the list.
Up. All on video, mate.
How's that for a release?